Okay, Drone Pool here with a follow-up on the Fxt Goggles. I'm going to answer a couple questions that I received that I didn't go over before. I had a question. Since these use mirrors and uses the telescopic system, I was asked if the image is reversed because of mirrors, and the answer is no, they are not. And we'll look at that. And the reason being that I think, now someone else out there may know more than me and correct me on this, but here's what I'm thinking. They actually use two mirrors. So the image from the screen goes up to one mirror, and it is reflected in reverse to the other mirror, which then reverses the reversed image to the correct image. So that's my thinking. I don't know. And to power this on, there's a micro USB slot right here and this cable. So you plug this on, in. I got it right. And then you have this cable with an Xt60 connector that you plug into here, and then you plug in, you can use anywhere from a 2S up to a 6S battery to power these goggles. Now I got a 3S right here, and it's an Xt30. So luckily for me, I have this adapter that converts an Xt30 into an Xt60. Now, more than likely what I'm going to do, since this is one of the packs I fly with and I only have a couple batteries, I'm going to use this 3000 milliamp 2S battery probably most of the time and see how that does. So, but for this demonstration I'm using this 3S. And you take your goggles, put them right in place, not your goggles but the screen, snaps right in. Now they have little, might be hard for you to see, but there's little places here where you can actually push your cable into to keep it from dangling so much if you choose to do so. Okay, and then in the back of the strap right here, the little holder, you just set your battery right in there. Now these look big and bulky, and they kind of are, but they don't feel heavy on your head, and the weight of the battery kind of counteracts that a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and change the camera angle, and I'm going to put these on over my glasses and give you an idea of what I'm feeling and what I see, like that. Okay, so give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and plug this little whoop in. This table's kind of high, so sorry about that. So I'm going to plug this whoop in and get some footage. I'm going to turn on the screen. Oh, I got to turn it on like this. This little button right here. Press in for 2 seconds, and then the screen is on. Yeah, you can't see that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the screen, put the goggles on over my glasses. Okay. And you know, no problem. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit record right now. And it's recording. Now I see a little bit of leakage right here underneath my nose, just a little bit, and I could probably fix that with some foam. But it's really not enough to really notice when you're flying because the screen is so bright. So I'm going to take this. Now I'm recording this, and yeah, these have a little bit of weight to them, but not bad. And they're comfortable. They're not digging into my face or anything like that. And that's probably because of this rubber stuff right here. So I know it may look weird to someone else, but you know, I don't care. I'm the one flying, and I want the flying experience. And these are better than what I had, so I'm fine with that. Okay, so yeah, these fit fine over my glasses, no problem. Now I'm still recording. Now I'm going to take this little shield off, even though I'm recording still. Okay. Now I'm going to see what it's like with that off, and the screen is still on. You can tell. So the screen is still on, and you know, even with all this, oh, I lost something. Did I lose my channel? Yes. So I gotta get back to my channel. I hit something. No, I'm on B6. I mean, this thing battery must have petered out. Oh, I'm going to stop recording then. But even with this light coming in, the screen is still very bright. I can read all the numbers on there. And the reason why I like this is if you're doing any line of sight flying and FPV, like if you need to look at something, you can just look up. You don't even really have to move these up. You can look at your transmitter. Ooh. So here's what I'm thinking. This has a HDMI port in it. So does my tablet. I'm going to get with Brian at TDR and have him suggest the right cable to where I can plug my tablet into this while I'm flying my Phantom 3 and fly my Phantom 3 like this. This would be cool. So I'm going to try and get that figured out. So this is pretty neat. The screen, it's fine, just like this even. It'll work. No sun would get to it. You could, even if you're out in the bright sun flying your Phantom, it's hard to see your tablet. You can see this. So yeah. So I'm liking that. So if, ooh, that ain't good. I wonder if that was part of the problem. If you wear glasses, I would really suggest giving these a try, because they work good for me. I use these again today at the job site. And I flew the Manus 85, but I'm going to have to give you a disclaimer real quick. The past couple times I flew acro, I've really struggled. I flew the Tyro about a week and a half ago, and I couldn't control it. Couldn't keep it under decent control. I thought I was going to crash. I almost cut the tree. So I've been trying to fly the Mantis 85 acro, and from the footage I put on the other video, tail end of the other video of these goggles, I was all over the place. Something's going on. So I reached out to my friend Louise of the Duga RC, talking to him about it, and he said, you know, you've been spending so much time flying these whoops in stabilized mode, it could be affecting your acro flying. And that makes sense. It does. Because I've been flying a lot of whoops and not acro because weather conditions. Although both my good whoops do have acro, so I'm going to have to start flying them in acro. So, I don't know. It was almost like I was starting acro all over again. So, I'm hoping I can get back on track. Because you've seen some of my other acro flights, even though I'm just learning, I could cruise around no problem. Not doing anything fancy, no tricks, just cruising. I couldn't even do that. I was struggling. And I'm really thinking it's because of all the time on the whoops in stabilized mode. It's got to be. So I'm going to go ahead and post this footage anyhow, even though it's crappy, just so you can see the DVR. Now that's just from the Manus 85 and a cheap little camera. I really want to get my 5-inch and fly these with the run cam and see what the DVR footage looks like with those. I'm hoping it'd be a lot better. So that's it. I hope I answered some more of your questions. These are decent goggles for the price. You can get them on Amazon for $152. I think it's well worth it myself. So, alright, I'll just give you a little bit of DVR footage and I'm going to sign out. So, this is Drone Pool, signing out.